What's up, y'all? It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Grace and love to everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for rocking and watching Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. So on Monday, I did not do a topic, and I had uploaded that there was going to be a late upload. So this is the late upload that I have. This month, we're still in intervention. Today's topic is going to be, look how far you come. Okay, so if you guys have been keeping up with the topics that I did on last week, everything is leading up to this one. Okay, so today's topic is, look how far you've come. So some of you guys are not appreciating how far you come. You're still stuck in mentally, you're still stuck into where you are at. And I need for you to look at how far you've come, because once you gravitate in your mind of how far you've come, you will begin to appreciate and look back like, dang, okay, the mistakes that I made, this didn't work out for me, but I'm right here in this area. Let me tell you something. You've came so far in your relationships, your friendships, mentally, physically, emotionally. I don't care if you was in a storm on last week and you just got out of it. Look how far you come. I don't care if you didn't achieve this goal on last week, or if you didn't achieve this goal on last month. You still came far, because the reason why you've came far is because you're still going. You're still waking up every day, achieving your goals, whether it's hard mentally, whether it's hard emotionally, whether it's hard spiritually, and whether it's hard physically. And when I say it's hard physically, sometimes in our body we feel tired. We don't feel like doing anything. We don't feel like moving. We don't feel like getting out of the bed. But you still push and you still keep going. You still don't let what's around you or what's in front of you to get the best of you. Mentally, you're still going. You're telling yourself mentally that you can do it. You're pressing your way forward. Emotionally, even though sometimes you feel like sad inside, you feel the weight of the burdens inside and it's getting to you emotionally. Sometimes you feel like breaking down crying. Sometimes you feel angry inside. Listen, those emotions that you feel inside, I need for you to pray those emotions off of you and still keep going. But listen, you may have felt in a space of a boundness, or like you can't do it anymore. You just feel like you just can't make it emotionally. But this week you're like, okay, like it's only day 2 into the week. I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling how I was feeling on last week, because sometimes your weeks may be, like, oh, I had a bad week on last week. But this week you're challenging yourself mentally to have a good week. You're challenging yourself emotionally to have a good week. And when you put in all of those aspects in one, you'll get the job done. You'll continue to keep going. You'll know that you're like, okay, listen, like I may be going through this, I may be feeling like this, but I know that there's work that got to get done, because listen, I've came so far. And you're telling yourself that, you're saying, look, I've came so far, self. I've came so far, no matter what anybody tries to say. Because let me tell you something. People don't want to see how far you come. That's why you have to look and see how far that you come. And when I say people don't want to see how far you come, they will look and they'll watch you. See, you have people that watch you in the midst of your struggle. They watch you go through it when you were up. They watch you when you slowly come down, and they watch you come all the way down. But let me tell you something. They watched you while you were up, then they watched you while you were down. But this is the thing. When they watched you while you were up, they were around, but then when you were down, they left. But this is the thing. When you picked yourself back up and you tried it again and you kept going and you didn't give up, that's when people was like, oh, dang. Like, oh, how did he or she do it? And then you have some people who will watch you, and they won't never admit or tell you, like, dang, like, I admire how you kept going, or you did it, or you kept going in the midst of like your trial and error. Let me tell you something. People are watching you and how you handle situations when it's bad, really, really bad for you. That's why you got to keep going, because you got people looking up to you. And I know you probably feel like, dang, ain't nobody looking up to me. Let me tell you something. You have some people that are looking up to you. You have people that look up to you in different aspects of the way. There's some people that admire how you move. There's some people that admire how you quiet in certain situations. There's some people that admire how you treat people. There's some people that admire how you kept going in the midst of your storm. You feel like you're not valuable, you're not worthy of anything, but you got some people that admire you. You got some people that want to be like you, but they can't be like you. And I don't mean to say that in a mean way, but listen, they can admire you, but they can never be you. Look how far you come. I need for you to keep going. I need for you to achieve the goal and the milestone and everything that you have set out. Write these goals out. Pray over these goals. Achieve them. Motivate yourself and motivate the people that's around you, because when you help others, it'll help yourself as well too. Whatever you put out, you will get back in. Just because somebody was down on you don't mean you down them. Sometimes people are just miserable with themselves, so you have to show love. When you show love to people, like they said, misery loves company. But when you show that love, the love can overtake the misery that person sends inside. And sometimes your enemies will begin to want to make peace with you. I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. And also, I have Tuesday's message that is coming. I'm a little behind, but we're going to catch back up. Well, I'm going to catch back up. But listen, we're going to catch back up. I thank you guys for rocking and watching. I love you guys, and thank you guys for rocking and watching again. Grace and love to you all. It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Thank you.